Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are always welcome. All right, Capricorn, let's look at what the messages are today. Looks like right now, with Seven of Swords, there's a need to be tactical. Strategy, head over heart, say less. If you're concerned with what you're going to say, it feels like you might miss perceiving something. It feels like there's something that you're needing to see. Wow. Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. The most loving thing you can do for yourself in the situation and everyone in it is to move away from it, to leave it. And the top of the deck is the Tower. I'm hearing like this isn't your fight. You might not have all the information. You might be in a state of being in your emotions where you can't perceive the full quality of what's going on. There's a need to be wise, be smart, say less, look more. Yeah, here's the Tower. The Tower does come out. Okay. So a tower is where a false reality, two people go inside a tower and start building up the walls, creating a false reality separate from reality. So lightning strikes and that reality collapses and the people inside that reality fall out. It's happening for them because that false reality is not helpful. Okay, so on one hand, it feels like there's someone who's going through a tower at this time. They're having an incredibly difficult time because their reality has collapsed. Yeah, they're feeling very unstable. It feels like it's showing publicly, and that's making this person even more upset. This might even be you. There might be a reality that's collapsed and an incredible amount of upset. Again, there's a need with the King of Swords showing up to be head over heart, to cut out what doesn't serve you. Ooh, someone's releasing burdens. Boy, this is a lot of tens here. Painful endings. Letting go of some type of burden. There's something that you're going to be seeing, something internal, something perspective shift that's coming in around this. And it feels like there's some fight in the environment, some tension, a lot of emotions involved. And so there's a need to not react in a way that your emotions are telling you to. It feels like it's a future version of yourself saying, hey, you don't know, you're not perceiving everything. Don't react. Don't blow up. There's something you're meant to see and become enlightened about. And so it's not a time to make big outward movements around a fight. Why is it? Is Capricorn perceiving? What's the shift that's happening? Lovers reversed. It's about a breakup. It doesn't have to be a romantic breakup. It feels like a separation, people going in different directions, people in disagreement with each other. There's a need to be balanced in your thinking. Let's look at what's hidden. We've got the King of Cups in reverse. This is emotional overwhelm. This is unable to process being in an expanded state, being in your emotions. I don't know about you, but I have experienced in this lifetime when I am in my emotions, when I'm in a different state of being, I do not make the best decisions. I make decisions from when I'm in fear, when I'm in fight or flight, when I'm in overwhelm, I get real protective and make kind of decisions from protecting myself. I also am unable to really perceive others' point of view because I'm worried about my survival. I'm in survival, in overwhelm, in emotions. I recognize that it's not a time to make decisions, to try to work things out when I'm in an expanded state. Recognizing I need self-care, I need to take care of my emotions, I need to get grounded and find my alignment, and then look at whatever is going on from a grounded place. Feels like there's a lot of difficult emotions coming up. And it feels like it's hard to okay. All right. A lot of you Capricorns are very empathic, and you're picking up energies around you as well. And so it's hard for you maybe to tell what's yours and what's not yours. And not becoming the energy, not becoming anger, not becoming frustration, not becoming that. Recognizing to unmatch from the people in your environment so you can perceive them, so you can find your energy and find them. It looks like after you clear whatever this is, after you move through it, that there's a lot of understanding. It feels like something is ending in a really profound way that's allowing you to clear some space in your environment for new people, new energies. Who are these new people coming in? It feels like support, sincerity. You are attracting with your divine feminine empress energy. You're attracting found family, friends. Okay. So what I'm seeing is clearing away. What's happening in this current energy is like you're clearing away who and what's not for you. Not making it bigger. I keep getting, don't amplify this, don't engage, don't make this a thing. Don't, how can you detach and let this energy move past and receive the wisdom from it, from this experience, from separating from people who don't work with you going forward? It's just not a good mix, allowing that to happen, because it looks like you're clearing space for people who do want to support you, people who do want to befriend you, who care about you, who are earnest and authentic. All right, Capricorn, in the advice and outcome, we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. It does seem that what's happening is healing your own heart, pulling the swords of betrayal out of your own heart. Just recognizing who's not for you, moving on, and creating space so you can be yourself. And in being yourself, you're creating an environment that is welcoming to people who are at your level, that are interested in working with you, supporting you, caring, curious about you, want to be friends, want to have fun, want to create, co-create. That feels really lovely. It feels like you might have been holding on to an environment and people or a person that's just not conducive to what you want as a soul. And it feels like this is a very complex breakup of, it feels like a lot of hurt feelings and a lot of confusion, and also a lot of room for expansion and growth and understanding. Anything else that Capricorn needs to know? Yeah, there's the challenge, Eight of Swords and Two of Wands showing up as in a challenge position. There's some beliefs that you have. Yes. Okay, for some of you, there's this desire to move on, move away, put what's been going on behind you. So what's coming up are beliefs that are blocking you. Beliefs as in your own beliefs. Watch what you say. Watch what your beliefs are, because you are the creator of your own reality. And so if you have a belief that's like, people don't support me, so be it. Is that really the belief that you want? Then you will experience life that way. If you are open to experiencing being supported, being cared about in an authentic way, then you've got to tell your story in a different way to invite these energies in. Bridge your beliefs. Every time you think and say that belief, you're creating a wall that's your reality. Care about what you say. Care about your perspective. Care about your beliefs. It looks like when you allow the beliefs to release, when you allow yourself to see things clearly, uncomfortable truths, all of what I'm perceiving that is important right now is you, within you, beliefs within you. It doesn't look like it's out here. It's something changing within you. There's a need to not take outward action until you, there's a new way, a new perspective coming in internally. is what I'm getting, and it sets you free. Some of you might have a lot of resistance to seeing uncomfortable things about yourself. Because some of you have grown up in environments where you were a bad kid or a good kid, and you really wanted to be that good kid. They made that very clear. There's a good and a bad. And everybody in that environment needs to be good and not bad, which is just such a very limited perspective and way of viewing humanity, black and white. But you might still have those belief systems. I want to be good. I want to be perceived as only good. I can only perceive me as being good because in growing up, if I was bad, then I would be punished and excluded, and it would be the worst thing possible. So some of you have carried that on into adulthood and the need to be perceived as good, instead of what I'm seeing here is an opportunity to be real, to be open with yourself of ways that you have hurt others, unconsciously maybe. And process that. Process that, that you have harmed others. No excuses. Like, it feels like you're being able to see the harm that you've caused to others and hold space and compassion for everybody involved. You, the person that you hurt, or people. It feels like you're able to see more and more about yourself, uncomfortable truths. But as you create enough space in your energy to accept these uncomfortable truths, to process the emotions with that, to process the guilt and shame, and recognize that the guilt is letting you know, I don't like this behavior. I don't like how I showed up. I don't like what I created. The guilt is letting you know, I don't want to repeat this. It's not so you constantly spend the rest of your life punishing you. It feels like you're learning how to forgive, learning how to integrate really uncomfortable truths. And if you take this leap of faith, if you go to this level of acceptance, then it feels like you clear up a lot of, it's very 5D, being able to perceive yourself and others much more clearly. And it feels very healing by being able to accept these truths about yourself. It's like you go through, what is that? It's like, there's a lot of protection around you of not wanting to perceive where you are wrong. And by letting that go, it clears up a lot of confusion, releases a lot of karma. It feels so freeing on the other side, being able to accept all parts of yourself, even your shadow. You can't change what you don't accept. Feels like there's been a lot of people in your reflection showing up to show you something about yourself that it looks like ready to see at this time. Wow, this feels really profound. This feels like really processing and integrating uncomfortable emotions, a lot of lower chakra activation. You can do this. This is part of your journey. I think that's why there's this message to not react, because there's something that you're ready to see within you. And so you don't want to react to whoever's showing up in your environment, because the key to it is within you. Wow. All right. I mean, I'm just going to stand on. Anything else that Capricorn needs to know? Yeah, you're letting go of toxic ways of being and figuring out new strategies. It looks like once you clear this energy, this is huge, then it shifts your perspective. You have a lot more choices that come in, and you recognize what's for you and what's not. It feels also like you don't take things so personally. It looks like it also clears up a lot of your lower chakras' resistance to what you've wanted to create for yourself. It brings in a lot more stability and security as well. So, all right, Capricorn, that's your reading. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Take care.